So how far will 10 meters worth of 600mm wide Dodo soundproof matting get you in a VW T4 short wheelbase? Let's find out. I'm having a little bit of a break today for the first time in terms of not working on bodywork, just doing something a little bit more enjoyable and easygoing. This is the 2mm soundproof deadening Dodo mat, which I am fitting in some of the areas where you get a lot of road noise coming through. So that is so tinny, and then that bit, hear the difference? I mean, it doesn't pick up on camera as well as it actually sounds in real life, but already that little piece makes such a big difference. I've got a 10-meter roll, and I'm going to be doing all of the panels. I'm going to do some pieces on the roof. See, that's the factory stuff, but you only get one little small area per panel, and it leaves all of this. So I'm going to see what I can do with these panels. Some of the front wheel arches, because you get a load of road noise coming through those front wheel arches. See what's left to do the backs, and then after I've done that, I've got the insulation as well, the Dodo insulation, which will then go over the top of all of this. So yeah, I'm just gonna crack on with this for a bit. Better. Yeah, well, this is the stuff that was, this is what was put in by the previous person. It's like bubble wrap. What's that gonna do? Nothing. Rubbish. So I reckon 10 meters might do this. So a little bit more about the product itself. It's a 2mm thick bitumen self-adhesive product with an aluminium sort of bubbly kind of foil on the back of it. So literally just do a rough measurement. Doesn't have to be accurate, you don't have to get all the way from side to side. I mean, if you look at the way the factory do it, they just put a patch on there. I'm just going sort of more from here to here and get rid of all of this noise. So rough measurement, just cut it with a pair of scissors, goes through it, dead easy, don't even have to be decent scissors. Then you just peel the back off, stick it on, simple as. It's quite fun to do, really. I think the easiest way of putting these bits on is if I actually start to peel it back lengthways, so it's like that. Stick it along here, and then push it this way. Otherwise, I'm going to end up probably sticking it on and end up going off a daft angle, end up over here and stuff, or over there. So I'm just working it along, so I've got all of the backing stuff off. And I'm just working along like that, back and forward. Just pushing the air out of it, just so I don't end up with big air pockets trapped in there. So I'm still in the early stages of fitting it. and it's good because any of the offcuts, keep finding that there are other places that it can go just straight into. It can go straight into there. Doesn't matter that it doesn't go all the way to the very end. It's just to get rid of that horrible tinny sound. And then once this is done, that other insulation will be going in, you know, the larger pieces I will make sure that are better fitted for better insulation. So I'm not leaving gaps and things. But initially for now, size doesn't really matter. That's what he said. Check this out. Bass drum instead of that hi-hat I had before. Makes a nice change doing something like this other than bodywork, which I've been doing for the last year. I'll get a few more bits and pieces done around the van and then I'll catch back with you in just a minute. I'm running out. I don't quite have enough left to do as much as I wanted to do, so I've got probably just over about 1 metre left. And I've got the door, that area there left to do. So I've got to make a decision on what's going to be the best area to do. Now, the door in particular is particularly noisy. That's really rattly. So I'm going to get this done first, because I think that's the worst area out of everywhere in the van actually. So I'm going to get that done. That's not too bad because you do have that brace that you don't have on this one because of the sliding door. That runner that bolts to that kind of beefs that up a bit. I might just put a patch there and there, but I'm going to concentrate on that first. So here is your answer to how far 10 meters will get you. So I didn't quite have as much as I wanted. I did end up having to scrimp just towards the end. So there isn't any above here. I chose not to put any inside the driver's doors because there are already large areas inside there. I've got a few little scrapes left over for what's going to be going down in here and in there because I did have to cut all of the floor out and the wheel arch out. That all got cut out. That's a common area for where these rot. There's a few scrapes left to go in there. So we've got panel, roof, and roof. Panel. There's some on the tops of the wheel arches. It's in the door for the sliding door. Panel and there, and also the wheel arch. So really good coverage generally throughout the whole van. There are a few little areas where I just didn't quite have enough to be able to put in. So there isn't currently any in the tailgate. And I did have to split it there. That's the manufacturer's sound deadening there, so I didn't feel too bad that I had to do that. I would have preferred to have just done full sections like that, but obviously this isn't the insulation, this is just sound deadening, and putting those two pieces on did make a massive difference. So I've been going around and tapping it, seeing what it's like, sticking it on, tapping it, and it makes a huge difference. It's gone from all being really, really tinny to a nice solid kind of bassy sound. It really absorbs all of the vibrations. So there you go. I mean, if you didn't have, sorry, if you did have glass in there, then obviously there's another extra 2 meters worth there that you would be able to put inside your tailgate, or maybe if you did want to double up on your driver's door, put it up here in this area of the roof. So 10 meters, yeah, you can get away with it. You probably could afford to maybe not double up underneath the original sound deadening. You could just put strips here and here. You could probably, I've probably gone a little bit OTT in some areas with the sizes that I've cut, but I didn't really know how far. I thought that I was going to have a bit more than I ended up having. Originally I was thinking 1, 2, 3, 4, yes, 10 meters, 10 panels, I'll have enough, but it didn't really end up being the case. So hopefully that gives you a good idea of what you could expect out of 10 meters. If you've got any questions or anything, just drop it in the comment below.